Hi everyone, and hi everyone, and welcome to what I'm prepping today. So yeah, am I tempting you? Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm making some Philly steaks. Just got to put the mushrooms in after these peppers and onions brown up a little bit. And oh my goodness, yeah, that's about the only time I'll eat bread is when I can have a nice big Philly steak. So now that I've tempted you, let me show you what I got at my latest online auction. So the auction was for the items left at two churches, St. Thomas in California, PA, and St. Joseph's in Roscoe, PA. So they just put everything online and you registered a bid and then you bid. So what I got was another fire extinguisher. It was a nice big one. It was an Ansel Sentry, pretty big one. I paid $18 for it. I bid on a lot of fire extinguishers and got tired of sitting there, so I actually just entered my high bid and walked away, and I ended up only getting one. Next was something nobody bid on, and it was a lot of 3 boxes of assorted household items. So I said, what the heck? I think I bid like $3 or $4 on it. And I actually got the entire lot for $1. And that's what I'm so excited about, is I want to show you what was in there. So there were small things like this dish rack, which I washed and I'm taking to the donation store. I don't donate at Goodwill anymore. I donate at Hidden Treasures because they do a lot of good in the communities. And then this was in there, so I just washed it. That's just because this was like used for markers or something, and that didn't come off. And then there were also 4 vases, which I'm donating. There were these candles, and there were 10 of these candles, and they are vanilla scented. All of them were lit, not used very much, but they all smell really good. And then there was this rolling pin that opens up. I'm supposed to put warm water in. And let me just come over here. There were these 3 rolling pins. So I guess those church ladies were making their pierogi. And for those of you out west who are going to say, what are pierogi? Well, wow, I hope you've had pierogi. If you haven't, you need some pierogi. And then this. There were, I think there's 18 canning jars here. They're all pints. One was a ball. There was one Atlas Strong Shoulder. Looks like I have to wash that one again. What is that? And then there were some Atlas Masons, and the rest were these Easy Pack Masons. So I had to take potpourri out of them, just dumped it out, and then they all had raffia tied around them. They were used like as centerpieces. Oh, sorry, my hands are so dirty. They were used as centerpieces on a stove, on a table or something. And included in that $1 lot that was 3 boxes was this dish with no chips, no cracks, or anything on it. And I don't want it. I used to think stuff like this was worth having around. It just says made in Japan. But I don't use it. And this I don't think would be microwavable. And it's just not us. So I'm probably going to give this to my son-in-law just to see if he wants to eBay it. If not, I might hold on to it and try to eBay it. Or, you know what, I just might donate it. Because if I can get like $5 on eBay, I'm not going to bother. Because I'd have to be so careful with packing it and things like that. So, I mean, now if I was going to get 15, I might take the chance. But honestly, I've got so much more gardening to do. I don't know if it's worth it. Also in that $1 box was this nice, I don't know what they call this, modern, vintage, whatever, cup. It's just a cute little cup. But again, I don't want it. And then there was a Pyrex milk glass saucer. So, but again, I don't want that. And milk glass isn't really collectible as much as it used to be. And Pyrex is pretty hot, but a Pyrex saucer, probably not. So we'll go down to the next thing at 2 oak side chairs. They're just regular chairs. They're oak. They're really nice and great condition. And I paid $8.08 for 2 side chairs that I'll probably use in my kitchen. But then I thought, maybe I'll paint them or just use them out in the garden on my garden path as a place to sit when I need my rest. And then the next thing was the patio furniture. There were 3 nice plastic chairs, which I don't really use plastic chairs outside. I mean, I would. I don't have a problem with that. But I needed more chairs to cover the baby pawpaw trees that I'm planting. Because they don't like a lot of sun when they're young. So that's what I bought those for. And it also, that lot also came with 6 small outdoor tables that I just thought I would use to put some of those plants on, because I have so many plants outside that I sell. And then the last thing, it says it's a lot polyfuel can and planters. There was a nice metal watering can, and there was a plastic pitcher, like for, I'm just using it in the garden. And then 3, I would say probably 2-gallon nice planters. And the reason I bid on this is because it had a gas can, a 1-gallon gas can with a label, and gas cans are just outrageously expensive now. And I think I just paid $6 for a 1-gallon one to keep in my truck. So I paid $5 for the entire lot. I figured it's like getting $1 off of a gas can, plus the other stuff is just added benefit. And then I get there, and the gas can has gasoline in it. So really, at, what is it, $2.87 a gallon today? Yeah, that was okay. And then what do we have? So then my total was $33.08, and the premium, the buyer's premium, is 12%. So it was $397 for a total of $37.05. And if you would want to pay with a cash or check, it's 12% premium. But if you use a credit card, then it's 16% premium. So the website isn't on here, is it? You would just have to search for Peter's Auction if you were interested. Fred, oh, there we go. Well, Fred Peters Auctioneers, just search for that, register to bid, but they don't send anything. So if you're not able to pick it up, then, I mean, you'd have to decide whether it's worth it for you or not to bid. They had 8 and 9 foot church pews going for under $50. They had an amazing 8 burner gas range, cooktop and range, inside, double oven, with a grill on it also. It sold for $45. I don't even think that was scrap value. And then they had one that was like a 32 or a 36-inch just griddle top. I can't remember the brand. I want to say Wolf, but I don't think it was. It wasn't Viking, but it was a well-known brand. But the griddle, $45. I mean, that wasn't even scrap value for those things, I bet. But anyway, so that's it. And that's what I got at the auction. So I think I did pretty good. Check out the online auctions and see how it goes. And if you don't know what a pierogi is, look those up. And let me just tempt you again with a Philly steak. I'll be putting my baby Bella mushrooms in there soon. And that's it. So hey, thanks for watching, and let me know what y'all are prepping today. Have a great day. Bye.